Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to take another look at Delusion. Before I go to the Realm of the Endless, I am going to finally ask the shopkeepers about the Emberian. I'm going to break into all the places that I can and steal everything that's not nailed down, and then we will be ready to go. I haven't actually used one of those yet. What do you have for sale? You have an ore. Dude. You heard of the Emberian? Heard of her. She's come in this shop more than once. Scared me witless, I'll say. That stare and that armor. There's something about it. I've been servicing equipment since I was a tyke, but I've never seen anything of that craftsmanship. She asked to use the workbench last time. I saw her take off one of those pauldrons and tinker with it. It was full of the most intricate machinery, and she knew exactly what she was doing. If you ask me, the stories are true, and she really is 400 years old. After all, the Endless live forever, right? Who's to say the Emberians didn't figure it out too? Okay. Oh. That almost worked. You heard of the Emberian? I saw her once, striding through town like she owned the place. Now, I'm not saying all the stories are true, but there's certainly something strange about that woman. She's never come in here, but I've heard she bought something from the Emporium of Oddities up by the end of the street, the one with the crystal spire. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about the Emberian. Why yes, she was quite the talk of the town. Many people have seen her striding around in that antique armor. In fact, she came by this shop not too long ago. I tried to determine where she obtained that Emberian equipment of hers, but she was very tight-lipped about it. You know where I can find her? Well, I did ask her where she was staying. I must admit I'm just quite nosy like that. She confessed that the luxuries of the town were not to her liking, though she wouldn't say more on the matter. But after she left, I could see her out the window, making her way. She strode into the forest to the west of Hallowshire. Of course, with her interest in all things Emberian, I'd wager she'd have taken an interest in that small ruin in the fortress, the one with the rusty turbine that you can see rising from the trees. But I really shouldn't be telling you all this, should I? Customer confidentiality and all that. Maybe keep it between us, Let me look at your wares. I can buy another passport from you, but why would I? I don't care to put the equipment on to do it. The Leech of Truth is only worth $3? That's not good. Can I read these? Okay, I already know the manor is for sale. Calling all denizens of the Apathetic Union, our land is beset with the most terrible famine. Can you sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish? We all know who is to blame, the god worshipper, the cultist. For too long they have uttered their dread prayers from the fringes of society, bringing terrible omens upon our lands. Our polymath humbly requests the aid of every denizen in this matter. Visit the Union's council building in the center of town to inquire further. I wonder if I can tell her I dealt with the problem since she can't detect them anymore. Another loyal subject. I must remind you that impromptu... Yeah. How's the situation? Our guards reported a marked decrease in cult activity. I can only assume the Inquisition has succeeded in scaring the bastards off. Either that, or they've all turned invisible. Crop yields are increasing. It seems the famine is ending, a welcome bonus to our fortunes. Well, you're very welcome. What's the manor worth? I want to buy the manor house. Clerk's eyes widen and his quill snaps, spluttering ink across his desk. Yes, I believe I was saying that we have a luxurious new manor house for sale at an entirely reasonable fee. It's yours for 200. That's an outrageous price. I'll give you half. Arm 90 needed. Okay. Charm is 40. You make it 60. Ah. Can't get back in there now. I have the money, but let me liquidate some assets real quick. It didn't take any mana to do that. Oh. Walked into the one shop that was like, do I have the hood on? I do. Fail. Got it. Don't mind me, madam. You just keep right on sleeping. Fail. 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 Come on. Thank you. That made it worth it. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Thank you. Oh, you're easy to get into. Ah. I almost didn't notice it. Okay. Believe that's all the shops in the street. Oh, come on. You're not here. You must be one of the cultists. I mean, probably, but is there a reason to jump out there? Come on. Sure, that'll work. Okay, town successfully robbed. Now we need to travel west. I was going to jump off, but I wasn't going to jump off yet. It said west to an Emberian ruin. Oh, you're not what I'm looking for. You're what I'm looking for. nothing here. Emberian ore, okay. Cool. Still gotta find this ruin that is to the west of town. It's gotta be this. I feel like wood's probably hard to come by in this area because all the trees look like that. Yeah, this is what I think I'm looking for. Let's get you before you see me. Yeah, I'll take another shuriken. How many do I have now? Oh, I don't have them on the bar anymore. Okay. Hey, another goblet. And another cipher. Yeah, I didn't think so. Fail. More fine ore. Hey there, little buddy. Let me rescue you and take you to some people that are going to help you grow big and strong. Or feed you to pay goose. I'm not sure. Oh, hi there. The woman stands in full armor as she tinkers with an assortment of junk. Her head snaps around as you approach. Looks like you're lost, wanderer. If you value your neck, I'd be lost someplace else. I'm looking for you. He turns to you, grimacing, and shoulders her greatsword with a clang. Another bounty hunter? As I told the last of you sods, I don't sail with the dark stars no more, but I can cleave you in two all the same. The salt sent me. We're on the same side. The salt, so the old bastard put you on my trail, huh? The old sod never could keep his mouth shut. Your sword looks kind of rough. You should get your hands on some of this fine ore. That's maybe the truth, but I don't want to say that. If I don't find Vela, I'm dead. Hearing Vela's name, she flinches. Vela, I'm done with that devil, you hear? If you think I'll track her down just to save your sorry neck, you're dead wrong. Seems to me like you're scared of her. Ha, scared? He leans towards you, sword scraping against armor. Damn right I'm scared, and you should be too. You think she got her reputation with stern words? I've seen her best a tavern full of ruffians with her good arm behind her back. I've seen her slice off the head of a void beast without breaking a sweat. I've seen her square up to a god. But she was also more than that. She was a sister to me. I owe my life to that girl. She's such a devil, why did you idolize her? She shifts and looks away. Time was, I thought she really could make the world better. Little by little, with blood and sweat and grit, I thought we were doing it. Then she found it. A map buried in some Emberian tomb that pointed to something impossible. I told her to leave it, to not put her faith in ancient cursed things. She promised me. But she led us to our doom anyway. Vela plunged the dark stars beneath the clouds with our best ships, our flagship and galleon both, in pursuit of an Emberian artifact that was more likely to end the world than save it. On that day, she was not my sister. As captain of the Black Goblin, I told my crew to fire upon their comrades. We splintered the hull of Vela's ship with our cannons before we boarded and clashed swords. It was a mutiny, fratricide. Her fists are clenched tight, trembling, but while I stalled her plans that day, I couldn't stop her. I never could. What is she trying to find? Something called the Cradle. Buried deep in the Underlands. What it actually is, we don't know. But if she's right, it could be used to alter the very language of the cosmos. That means she could end poverty, suffering, death itself. But she's more likely to end the world. The Emberians were known to meddle with forces they couldn't control. She's a damn fool for chasing their cursed dreams. If you care for her, you have to find her. Do I? And what would you know of the matter? I sailed with Vela for years, while I've known you mere moments. What could you possibly know of our camaraderie? No, that chapter of my life is over. I will not chase that woman's dream anymore, not to help nor hinder. I have a pilgrimage of my own to tread, my own answers to find. Maybe I can help you. Ha! What makes you think I'd need your help? I can handle myself just fine. Okay, I'll leave you be. Something makes me think you won't give up easily, but I won't be staying here long. And for your own sake, don't bother following me. The place I'm headed isn't for the faint of heart, and if you try and track me down, I'd only have another foolish death on my conscience. Besides, without one of these, she holds up an ancient Emberian key, you won't be getting very far. So sod off and leave me in peace. Okay, that's the magic shop. Alright, time to go speak to the ye old magic shop owner and see if I can get a key as well. About the time that I learn the layout of the town, I'm gonna be going to a new town. Yeah. I'm looking for an Emberian key. Looking for antiquities, are we? Well, you've certainly come to the right place. I have a small collection of bits and pieces from the relatively modest. He holds up a rusty piece of junk to the downright exquisite. He holds up another rusty piece of junk. I need a key to open a nearby ruin. Ah, yes, I often get requests for keys. There are plenty of old Emberian ruins that, despite being hundreds of years old, prove impervious to spelunkers and scavengers, so would-be treasure seekers pin their hopes on a key. There are innumerable old keys and innumerable old doors. As I tell most budding tomb raiders, actually opening one would be a matter of astounding luck. Although, there was a woman that came by not long ago who seemed to know exactly what she was looking for. What'd she buy? She bought a key. She described its kind in very specific detail. Do you have another key? I want to buy one. He rummages around in a box of assorted metal parts. Aha! You're in luck, my friend. This key seems remarkably similar to the one I sold not long ago. Of course, what with this one being so high in demand, I couldn't let it go for less than 20 coins. 20? You said yourself it probably won't work. I suppose you're right. Tell you what, just this once you can have it free of charge. But if by some miracle you find some treasure with it, let me take it off your hands for a fair price, of course. Deal. Personally, I always wanted to test it in one of those ruins. Personally, I always wanted to test it in those Emberian ruins up past Rustburg. I have a hunch my previous customer had the same idea. Okay, where is Rustburg? Maybe over here? I haven't been there. East of town. Which will be that way, I believe. Yes. Oh, okay. This is, yeah, where I need to go, I think. Ooh, I like the music. This Rustburg? Rustburg! Okay, I know where the secret is, actually, still. If it hasn't moved. That would be mean. Ooh, can I read you? Aw. I thought there was a tree. Yeah. Now look here. This is my tree, and that's my loot, so get lost. You hear? You know a way into town? You need to get into that big stone tower there, but there's two ways around, you see. You can go the long way, with all the goblins and moths, or you can go the special way. You tell me the special way in? Well, I guess you seem like an alright sort. When there were Wiccans living here, they hid the nearby bridge with magic. It's right there, but you can use a truth potion to see it. Let you sneak past all the gobbos real good. Thanks. I'm just gonna drink a potion instead of trying to walk it blindly. Where are you? Welcome to Rustburg. Not sure I actually wanted by all the goblins and moths. There's stuff to steal. Herb wine? I'm sure it tastes earthy. Come on. Thank you. Elixir of Luck. Concoction that makes the user slightly better at everything by boosting their attributes for a time. Used heavily by the criminal gangs of Slev, they call this elixir lucky despite it being more of a magical stimulant. Renaud's Delight. And if somebody gets that reference, it'll make me very happy. Yeah, I could use some of those. Thank you. First try. I'm becoming an excellent thief. First try. What did it give me? Oh, treasure. Got it. What's it take to break you? I've seen wooden doors harder to break. Hey, the Union liked that. So if I was friendly with outlaws, I could have just walked up in here, I guess, huh? I'll get you guys in a minute. Yeah, I want your stuff first. You look vaguely terrifying. And you're like enormous compared to like a dead person. You're like 10 feet tall, robot. More fine ore. You don't hit hard enough, friend. I'm sorry. You pose no real danger to me. You're trapped in here with me, not the other way around. I wish these kinds of things were breakable. Come on. You'd be in real danger if I could hit you. Yeah, I figured the mage that had his back to me was probably the biggest threat. Hey, more lockpicks. Just what I needed. Huh. I don't know, what was the other way? Alright, yeah, what are you? Are you just a way back down? You are. To the Emberian ruin. Stacking bodies out here like corded wood. Do the Dark Star mercenaries hate me yet? I'm disliked. I'd like to, you know, potentially work with them, but I don't know how to accomplish that. The easy answer might be to stop killing them en masse, but they attacked me first. Damn it. And the bulkhead is open, in we go. How you doing? The Emberian breathes heavily, leaning on her sword. I could tell you were a persistent one, though I have to admit I didn't think you'd make it in here. Still, you're lucky I got here first. These synthetics would have torn you limb from limb. What a surprise! This is pure coincidence. Oh, I'm sure. This place has been sealed for hundreds of years, and suddenly two key holders open it up at the same time? Now stay out of my way. Behind that door are the answers I seek. I've just got to catch my breath. Okay, can I open you? No. Can I open you? No. Chugga, 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 chugga. I like the sound that the machines make. Corpses and tanks. The Emberian kneels, head bowed, sagging beneath the weight of her armor. Her body convulses. After a moment, you realize she's quietly sobbing. Hearing you approach, she falls silent. You okay? Catch a faint smile. Not really. You know she found me in one of these places, in one of those coffins. It was Vela. She was 8 years old when she pulled me out of that machine, coughing up ancient fluids. I couldn't have been much older. Nothing to explain who I was, how I got there, just an inscription on the vat which read Orlaith. So that's what they called me. And so I was born into this world. I was lucky. Vela's father took me in and schooled me like his daughter. But I never found anyone who could explain my strange birth. I never found anyone like me. I thought this place might be different from the others. I thought it might explain something. But it's just another dead end. You really are an Emberian. Who can say? Perhaps before the world end, I was raised by a loving family who thought I'd be safe here. Or maybe I'm just a child of machines and magic. I'll never know for sure. I understand that now. But though none of these rusted tombs have given me answers, each one has fueled my anger. The Emberian threaded their needle through the world, altering its tapestry to their whims, and for what? The more I learn, the more I see their greed, their self-interest, their lust for power. And in the end, it destroyed them. It destroyed our world. Scholars can debate over scant evidence for an age, but who doesn't feel the truth in their guts? 400 years ago, the Emberians caused the world end with their feckless ambition. That is their legacy, and I feel the weight of their sins. Why? Like, you didn't do it. You're only responsible for the things you do. I'm a terrible person, Orlaith, if it makes you feel better. Like, I helped a kid, like, feed himself to a giant mushroom, and I helped Paygoose take over a town, right? Like, those are things I did. You shouldn't worry about things that happened long before you were, like, effectively alive. Yeah, how could you change that? What can anyone do about ages past to try to banish their lingering phantoms? For the Emberian age still haunts us. The Apostatic Union, the Inquisition, the Clockwork Kingdom, they all seek to harness that ancient evil. We can't repeat those mistakes. I thought Vela understood that. But Vela betrayed your beliefs. She sighs. At first I thought Vela would simply listen to me. We had often plundered harmless Emberian relics while leaving that which seemed unstable or dangerous. Why should this be any different? But the map we found and the artifact it promised, they rekindled something in her, a passion, an ambition that could not be quelled. She was determined to change the world even if it meant dooming it. She unfurls her hands, staring at them. So what options did I have left other than my sword? I spilled the blood of my friends, my family, and still I failed. I don't know, Vela's trying to save the world. Let's help her together. He looks at you with determination, his fist clenched. No, I won't help her. But I'm done running. Seems we're in a predicament. I'm the only other person in the Sky Realms who saw the map she's following. I know where she's gone, but I can't get there on my own, not without the right ship and a pilot. So perhaps we can help each other for now. I'll tag along with your little expedition until we find her, but after that, I guess we'll have to see. Settled then. I'll help you. I'm the only other person in the Sky Realms who saw the map Vela's following. So I know where to find her, but we'll need others. I heard you captured Vela's old fortress, the Blinding Light. I'll make my way there. Nice to meet you, Orlaith. Is there anything to steal in this place? Yes. Yes, there is. Another glorious treasure. Okay. I'm loved by the Wiccans and the Union. That is quite nice. What is my... Arm is 45. So if I put the hat on, 65. Right. Well, back to town then. Okay. Hi, Pay Goose. How are you liking the town? Is it to your liking? You found everything you needed? I hope so. Have a good day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you've made it this far. Let me know what you think. Oh, and welcome to my new house. Shut up, you.